YouTubers and everyone out there and anyone who cares to actually listen. Mistress Morphine here from Adrenaline Shots. We're at the London Horror Festival and we are covering some of the amazing acts that are happening today on Sunday. With myself is James from the
Unseen Hour.
There you go. Okay, so James, would you like to tell people what your show's about, where you're from, anything like that?
So the Unseen Hour is a horror comedy podcast performed like live radio theatre. So we have four actors in this case. It's usually three. Oh, we've got a new one. We've added. We've multiplied.
Oh, okay, like Gremlins. Okay, cool.
Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, we start with sort of actors on stage behind microphones, and we perform this sort of story. It's different story every time, different horror premise.
Okay.
Horror comedy, heavy on the comedy, and we make all the live sound effects as we go. So it's like an old school radio show.
Oh, I understand now. So it's like the old school, like the 50s inspired, where they used to do everything on the. This is awesome.
Yeah. So there's a few other podcasts were sort of like inspiring to us, like Welcome to Night Vale or The Thrilling Adventure Hour for the live side of it, and then old radio, so like The Goon Show, which is like from the 40s to the 60s.
Amazing. So is it old school, like Hammer inspired stories that you do, or is it kind of current stories that you do? Is it a mixture of...
Changes every time. So like we've done episodes which have been sort of Victoriana, like it was a sort of Jekyll and Hyde style episode.
Awesome.
There have been episodes which are sort of more existential horror. So we've done stuff which has been a bit sort of like Beckett, but that was also set in ancient Rome in some way. And then there have been sci-fi episodes, as in like near future sci-fi or distant future sci-fi. We try and cover everything.
So, a quick question for people who are going to be watching this. You're at the London Horror Festival now, but can you be seen anywhere else? Can people come and see you anywhere else?
They can, yes. So you can get the podcast online for free.
So how do we find that? How do we find that podcast?
Go to wherever you get podcasts and search for Unseen Hour.
The Unseen Hour.
Or go to our website, which is unseenhour.com.
Unseenhour.com. Cool.
But we also do live shows every month. The next one certainly in England is going to be at the Rosemary Branch Theatre in December.
Okay, cool.
Again, see our website for details.
See the website for details. And are you excited about this performance today?
Yes.
Come on, share. How do you feel?
This one actually has been a real challenge to write.
Okay.
It's, one of the things I frequently do is try and draw on current events, and I guess in a sense the horror of the real world. So the horror of what you see in the news every day.
Indeed.
And writing that sort of topical stuff can get really because everyone's so in tune with it. Everyone knows. Everyone thinks something about it.
So it triggers? I said the word triggered.
I think, potentially. And that's when I'm writing the scripts, I'm just almost myself paralyzed with fear about whether I'm saying it right, whether I'm doing justice, whether my voice is the right voice to say this, which I'm certain it's not. But also, I think if I'm... It's possible that you'd say my voice is not the right voice to talk about this, but then I think there's also the question of, do I have the right not to talk about it?
Of course.
Because ignoring a subject can be as bad as addressing it badly, I think.
And I think because it's a current thing, I think everybody who's living now, obviously me, it doesn't matter to me because I've lived for hundreds of years. Sorry. But in reality, everyone who's living now is entitled to discuss something that's current and it makes sense. It's kind of really deep. It's a really deep subject. And
well, it's interesting, but the other side of it is that I think a lot of people come to the show and just enjoy it for the silliness. So I spend all these hours gazing into the abyss. But
the unseen hours. There's a little bit of a thing there.
Oh yes.
The unseen hours is where the work happens.
Sorry, I didn't correctly identify you as a
So hey there, Adrenaline Shots here with James, and James is now introduced to Barry the Bat Beaver. Say hello, James.
Hello Barry.
Okay, yeah, there'll be more of that later. Clearly this is a relationship made in heaven.